Provost Whaley-Cohen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an enormous pleasure for me to be here this afternoon with all of you celebrating the achievements of the magnificent NYU Shanghai class of 2019. Now, my job this afternoon is twofold. Firstly, to bring greetings from all of NYU to you graduating students, but secondly, to be brief. And let's begin the work of the day. I would like now to ask all of the parents, families, and friends and colleagues on the stage to join me in congratulating our graduates for their achievements these past 4 years. Congratulations. And now graduates, you have not made it to this point on your own. You've had the love and the support of many. I'm now going to ask you to rise, to try to make eye contact with your loved ones, and to show your thanks to those who've helped you to this place. Okay, please take your seats again, graduates. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please, you will have to forgive me if you hear my voice has a little croak in it this afternoon, because we have now reached the very end of NYU's marathon commencement season. In the past 2 weeks, my wife Jenny, who is in the audience, who's here this afternoon as well, in these past 2 weeks, we have participated in graduation ceremonies for each of NYU's 18 schools and colleges located in New York City. We, of course, had the university-wide commencement ceremony in Yankee Stadium, and 3 days ago, we were in Abu Dhabi for the graduation of NYU Abu Dhabi students, and today we could not be more thrilled and relieved to be at our last event, the wonderful graduation ceremony here in NYU Shanghai. And let me say, nothing underscores NYU's global reach like my itinerary in May. But whether I am speaking to graduating classes from the College of Arts and Science, or the Myers College of Nursing, or the Tandon School of Engineering, or NYU Abu Dhabi, or NYU Shanghai, one thing remains the same. It is always an absolute thrill to look out and see a sea of violet gowns worn by all our graduates, and to think of the bright future that lies ahead for NYU's graduates, and especially today, NYU Shanghai graduates. Now, in my remarks at the university-wide ceremony this year, I spoke about NYU and the remarkable trajectory that it has been on over the past 50 years. I made particular reference to 1969, when NYU was primarily a regional, New York-based university that accepted close to 70% of its applicants. Today, NYU's student body is unmatched in its national and international diversity, and the acceptance rate for the whole university has now fallen to less than 16%. In metric after metric, NYU has been on an unparalleled upward march into the top tier of world universities. And just a glance at this past year and the honors that have been won by NYU students and faculty is a testament to that. This year, we have had a Nobel Prize won by, yes, Paul Romer, who was a founding faculty member of NYU Shanghai and was a beloved GPS professor in his time. Paul Romer won the Nobel Prize. We won a Turing, one of our faculty won a Turing Prize, which is the equivalent of the Nobel Prize in computer science. We had a Pulitzer Prize. We had an Academy Award this year for one of our faculty. Our students have won Rhodes Scholarships, Schwarzman Scholarships, and a record number of Fulbright Scholarships this year, truly demonstrating the talent that exists at NYU and rivals the talent of faculty and students of any university in the world. Now, as I look back at these past 5 decades of NYU's history, 3 qualities, 3 distinctive characteristics very much come to mind as critical in playing roles in that upward trajectory. And those 3 characteristics, I would say, are a willingness to take risks, number 1, an ambition, soaring ambition, number 2, and creativity, unbounded creativity, number 3. Risk-taking, ambition, creativity. And let's just look at one of those. Consider NYU's global presence, guided by the conviction that it is better to build bridges to the world rather than walls against it. NYU has created a groundbreaking network of sites and campuses across 6 continents. There was always a risk that that initiative would not succeed. But today, our global enterprise has allowed us to create new ways of teaching, learning, and researching across disciplines and especially across borders. And this global outreach has helped make NYU an undisputed leader in 21st century education. And nowhere is there better proof of that than here, NYU Shanghai. You have grown into one of the most exciting universities in China, with rigorous academics and unique blending of Chinese, American, and international cultures and traditions. A liberal arts curriculum that helps develop dynamic and well-rounded leaders. World-class faculty, many of whom are sitting behind me this afternoon, and top-notch research centers. NYU Shanghai is a remarkable place, and it contributes enormously, not just to wider NYU, but also to cultural understanding across the world. And at a time of division in the world, it is truly a tribute to those who had the original vision that led to NYU Shanghai. And I'm delighted that several of those individuals are on the stage today. And let me single out my predecessor, John Sexton, in the second row, whose vision to create NYU Shanghai. And he did not do this work alone. He has had wonderful government partners in the city of Shanghai and the district of Pudong. And we've had a special and a critical partner in East China Normal University. And I want to single out Chancellor Tong, who is a representative today from East China Normal University. We thank him and all of his colleagues, and let me also express my thanks to the leadership of NYU Shanghai, Chancellor Yu and Vice Chancellor Lehman, Provost Whaley Cohen, the faculty. They have done remarkable things these past 7 years. Now, I said earlier that a willingness to take risks, to have ambition, and creativity were essential to NYU's successful trajectory? Well, class of 2019, I would argue that those three same qualities will also be essential for your own trajectory after you leave NYU Shanghai, the trajectory of your lives. Luckily, as NYU Shanghai students, you have had abundant opportunities to develop risk-taking, ambition, and creativity. You needed all three of those qualities to be admitted as students here, just as you needed all three of those qualities to succeed here. And you, every one of you, has succeeded brilliantly. And so, to the class of 2019, wherever on the globe your life takes you, whatever that next step in your career may be, do know that you take with you the warmest best wishes of my wife Jenny and of me, but you also take with you the congratulations of the entire NYU community. NYU Shanghai class of 2019, congratulations to you all. And now it's my very great pleasure to introduce a special person, a person who is critical to the success of wider NYU and who himself has been a great supporter of NYU Shanghai, and that is the chair of NYU's Board of Trustees, Bill Berkeley. Thank you. He is a 1966 graduate of NYU Stern School of Business. He's also the founder and chairman of W.R. Berkeley Corporation. And in addition to his outstanding leadership of NYU's board, he also serves as a member of the Stern School of Business Overseers and the NYU Langone Medical Center Board. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Bill Berkeley.